It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Game one of the NBA season. A time of hope. A time of optimism.
There's that word again.
You know what? That was so...
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Western, and before we get...
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's the first...
Thank you, David.
And when you look at the Rockets, I mean, plenty of offense. But last year, there was a huge drop-off defensively. And given this team's lofty goals, that really flies right in the face of that old adage, defense wins championships.
Tip-off goes to Houston. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Ryan Anderson out there with Nene, and it's Beverly in at the point. There's Russell with the three, drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And talking about how the Rockets are structured, they do have some players on the roster, Greg, who can play defense. It's a wonder they've been so bad at that end.
I mean, the problem with defense, though, Kevin, is that it takes all five guys to buy in. You have to have a level of trust on the floor, and that happens for the Rockets only once in a while, which is why they give up an insane number of points to their opponents.
You know, the Lakers had never missed the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons in franchise history until last season. Boy, this is a franchise that's clearly unaccustomed to losing basketball games.
The feed to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock, and it's off from three-point range. Ariza outside. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Nene, and it's off the back rim, no good. And the last time the Lakers had missed the playoffs in 2 consecutive seasons was 1976.
Well, up to 2013, the Lakers had only missed the playoffs 5 times total in the 65 years of the team's history. Now it's 3 seasons in a row for a franchise with so much very justified pride. It's got to be tough to handle and swallow.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Left side, Dan. Clarkson with the ball. Expanding his range. And it's Nene with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Anderson can't get it to go. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. From deep. Russell dishes to Ingram. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Russell against Beverly. Back to Harden. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that, finds the open man nicely.
It's stolen by Dang. Plenty of space. Ariza with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. The Lakers trail. And D'Angelo Russell with great size for the point guard position at 6'5". He's not the most explosive athlete, but guys, you think that'll ever hold him back?
I don't necessarily think it will, Kevin, because he's shifty, he's crafty, he's deceptive enough as a lefty. I think he'll be able to be effective offensively. The question mark is more at the defensive end of the floor. Will he be able to stay in front of people and use anticipation and film study to overcome what he might lack athletically? He's a good defensive rebounder for his size, and I think his size will actually help him in all aspects of defense.
The Rockets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Harden outside. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Randall's checked in for Mozgov. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Beasley comes in for Ryan Anderson. And Gordon subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. From deep, Williams. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's Harden with the drive, and it's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Ingram, and it's Calderon in for Russell. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Monty Eunice is checked in for James Harden. And here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Beasley. Sweet little floater.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Calderon kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Dang. Nance outside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 11th in free throw percentage. 11th in fewest turnovers per game. And they closed out the season in the top half of the NBA in second chance points, but they were hoping to do better in that area, just didn't quite get it done.
Beverly, the pass to Monty Eunice. Fires for three. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Corey Brewer's checked in for Patrick Beverly. 35 seconds left to play in the first. And Brewer kicks to Gordon. Now Brewer back to Gordon. Pass to Brewer. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Gordon. Steps back and fires. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
No good that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Rockets on top, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
That'll be a 5-second call. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Rockets.
And really, there's just such a lack of scoring for them from out at the top of the arc in terms of three-point range. And in today's game, you have to get scoring from the three-point range. And that area out above the free throw line extended is a real weak spot for them so far.
Beasley kicks to Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for Houston. Harden's checked in. Houston in the lead. And Julius Randle, 6'9", 7-foot arm span. Not elite length at power forward, but he is athletic.
And he's strong and quick, too, Kevin. An NBA-ready frame, and I think he's an excellent rebounder. You can never dismiss or discount that. It's almost like the ball finds him. He's so good at tracking it down.
Russell is out there with Calderon. Then it's Randle. Then there's Gian Leon, and it's Ingram and at the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. This is De Brewer. Clock at 6. Gordon, the pass to Brewer. Expanding his range. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Calderon, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Here is Brewer. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now here's Calderon. Now the pass to Randle. Lets it go with a 3. A nice shot by Yee. He's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
On the wing, Gordon. He's guarded by Calderon. Gordon against Calderon. Knocks it loose. E with the steal. Now here's Randle. Defense right on him. Back to Russell. At the elbow, Randle. Kicks it to E. From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
To the middle, here's Motiejunas. And he lays it straight in. Motiejunas has got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Russell with it. There's the dish to Ingram. Misses the 3. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And for the Lakers, 5 different head coaches now, counting interims, in the last 5 seasons. Not a bunch of stability on that bench.
Stolen by Harden. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Capella. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for Jose Calderon. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Anderson comes in for Motiejunas. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Gordon. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, a lot of Thunder fans still lamenting the trade of James Harden to the Rockets a couple of years ago when he became a superstar. But Harden doesn't. He said recently, "This is beyond my expectations. If I'd stayed in OKC, I'd still be in a good situation, but I don't think the sneaker deal and these other opportunities would have happened." He added, "Look, this is a grind. Every time you lose, you're blamed. For me, it's about continuing to work and focusing on what I can control. Kevin?
He deserves that top billing, DA. Thanks.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Larry Nance is checked in for Gian Leon. Deng comes in for Ingram. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell. And the Lakers also seeing some turmoil in the front office this offseason.
Yeah, you know, back in 2014, big promises were made about contending within 3 years. I mean, this is season 3, and the Lakers clearly a bit away from contention. This team looking for a new direction, hopefully one with some stability and consistency.
Kept alive. Mozgov dishes to Williams. Here's Nance. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Harden, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. "18 feet out, and he knocks down the jumper. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he...
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! It's tipped. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Last season, he played outstanding. 2nd in scoring, 6th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, second best scorer in the league. Man, I tell you what, just blowing up defensive schemes designed to keep him under control.
And for a team with as much talent as the Rockets have had over the last few seasons, the results have been pretty mixed.
Yeah, and look at the club's recent rosters. I mean, they've been filled with a couple mega stars than everyone else. At some point, you have to look past all the individual stuff and make the commitment as a team to play for each other. Unselfish, fundamental basketball.
The Rockets making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Lakers in the lead. And here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Deng. Over in the corner, Williams launches it. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
Now Harden. The three, no good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jose, what is the most important thing going?
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaq and Kenny. And an exciting time of the year is one of the first games of the regular season, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. And that about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. Yeah. I think Kevin Harlan should call the second half. How about you?
I agree.
Yeah, just like he did the first half.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Here's Russell. And so in the game for the Rockets, Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Trevor Ariza out there with Anderson. Then it's Nene in at the center. 6 to shoot. Here's Dang. Kept alive. Russell kicks to Mozgov. Here's Ingram. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Beverly wide open. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Dang. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Ingram. Clarkson dishes to Dang. Here's Ingram. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 7. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch 4, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Rockets trail by 6. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Trevor Ariza, one of the more consistent 3-and-D wings. Seems like he puts up pretty much the same numbers, Greg, every season.
Yeah, Kevin, a little bit of what you see is what you get. The difference I saw in him last year, though, although subtle, was the dip in number of assists and rebounds. The one thing Ariza has to guard against is getting too comfortable floating to that three-point line.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers. Russell against Beverly. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
Corey Brewer's checked in for the Rockets. Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight. And the feeling with D'Angelo Russell in Lakerland is that he has all-star potential. Very confident, a lot of swagger. He embraces the big stage, and he has tremendous offensive skills.
And, Kevin, I would agree with all of that because we watched him in college. He's a very good shooter, really good pick-and-roll player. He's got an excellent IQ for the game at the offensive end. And because of all of that, I think he can be quite dangerous as an offensive player.
Passes it to Deng. Feeds to Clarkson. Tries a 3. They grab their own miss. Out to Russell. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Russell's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. they are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Ingram, covered by Brewer. Ingram passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Such an exciting young player, Randall, flexing his muscles there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And, you know, last season was the worst in Lakers franchise history, just 17 wins. They suffered a 48-point loss to the Utah Jazz, tying the worst margin of defeat in franchise history. It's been a trying time in the team's history these last couple of seasons.
And you talk about the Lakers' history, incredible success up to 2010. In the 62 years of the team's existence, they'd played in half of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, remarkable when you look at that record. 31 finals appearances in 62 seasons. This team right now, though, extremely far away from that championship tradition.
And Los Angeles with some changes. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Calderon in for Clarkson. Monty Eunice has checked in for Houston. Rockets trail by 10. And Beverly kicks to Monty Eunice. He feeds it to Brewer. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Beverly. The Rockets again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. Some last season stats for him. Last season he averaged 13 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Dang against Beverly. He kicks it to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Brewer.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Russell kicks to Yee. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Calderon, no good. Rockets trail by 8. Gordon with no one around. No good from outside.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Capella with the bucket.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the Lakers head coach, Luke Walton, played almost his entire career in L.A., winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game.
And Luke Walton, pretty new to coaching. He actually worked as an assistant with the University of Memphis team for a short while in 2011, while that NBA season was delayed.
Yeah, and of course, since 2014, he's been an assistant with the Golden State Warriors. Last season, when Kerr was out missing time with the back ailment, Walton stepped in as an interim head coach and led the team to a 24-0 start. Absolutely amazing. And despite being relatively young, Luke Walton has close to a PhD, I think, in basketball.
Williams from outside. No good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Fires for 3. Another miss by Williams. Rockets trail by 8. Gordon for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Back to Russell. Now the feed to Nance. On the wing, Williams. Back to Nance. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Monty Eunice's shot is good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here is Russell. 12 points for him. Latrey. Monty Eunice grabs the miss. From deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers on top. They lead by 5. Live. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Rockets trail by 5. They've got Ingram. Lewis Williams out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Nance in at the 4 slot. That's the Laker 5. He doesn't usually fire from out there. 6 points for Eric Gordon.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Clarkson with the ball. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, I like that quick trigger release. So smooth, even with the defender in his face. Williams knocks it down.
Harden dishes to Nene. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 7 points for Nene.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now here's Ingram. Ariza covering. Puts up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Ariza hits them both. So it's the Lakers now. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Williams. Tries a 3. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Nene. Gordon a screen. Ariza kicks to Harden. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Now Mozgov. Outside Williams. Unloads. Gordon with the defensive effort.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The defense better start paying attention and taking care of business because he's been great from the arc this half.
Outside Williams. Dishes it to Nance. Fires the three. Again, Williams missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
On the wing, Harden. To take the lead. Another miss by Harden.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jacks up a three. And it's Ingram missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Ariza. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Mozgov. In the corner, it's Ingram. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 4.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And they double up Gordon. The pass to Nene. Takes it from 10. Anderson's shot is off. Lakers leading by 4. Outside Williams. Takes the three. And another three for the Lakers.
And this happens. Sometimes Williams gets hot to the point where there's really no good way to defend him.
Harden against Clarkson. Harden outside. He wants to get it to Nene and does. Rebounded by Clarkson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The Rockets with another miss. Now here's Mozgov. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dang comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Russell in for Lou Williams. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Houston. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He said, we've come this far. Now we've got to give everything left to get this one. And we can do it. So go out there and do it. Guys, we'll see what they can do.
Thank you, David. Here's Clarkson. Again, Los Angeles.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Rockets trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Rockets. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Russell. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Beverly. Off target from three-point range. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Russell. Shoots. Again, Russell missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 7. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Beasley with a clean look. Trifecta. There's the steal.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. D'Angelo Russell.
You can have the best talent, but success ultimately comes down to who is playing the best basketball. Tonight, he was poised. I mean, he did the job. He was in control. He read the defense. I love this guy's game.
Man, he took his game to another level tonight. He wasn't hanging in the background. He was their alpha dog. And he got the crowd.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again.
Come from live again.